So I'm gonna be doing this video for my good buddy. So I got this. Um, is he? I've already had these. I've had these open, as you can see. I've had these displayed for a long time. Had them about 3 years probably. Um, from the movie Black Hole. So we're gonna be popping these open, taking a look at them, and be going over the movie. All right, guys. I'll be back. Peace. The movie The Black Hole, which was a Disney movie, but the very first Disney movie to be PG and not to carry Disney Presents. It was under their subtitle of Benavista. Pretty cool. So this movie was released sometime in December of 1979, 2 days before Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Uh, it was not a super success. It had a great starring cast. I mean, you had Maximilian Schell, you had Ernest Borgnine, and even though the movie didn't perform as well as they hoped it didn't hurt nobody's career. Everybody in that movie went on to do some really good things. Now, the biggest misconception of The Black Hole was that this movie was a ripoff of Star Wars. That is 100% total BS. That is people just talking out of their buttholes that can't do 2 seconds of research. This movie was being written in 1972. It is, in fact, a ripoff of the Poseidon Adventure. They wanted to do a Poseidon Adventure in space. So this is nowhere near a ripoff of Star Wars. So please get that out of your heads if you have it in you. If you do, you're 100% wrong. And please talk to me about it. And I'll probably just ignore you anyways. But anyways, that's the real truth. So they started writing this movie in 72, and they kept putting aside. And when they finally did start and do it, it was late in the 70s. And of course, when 77 hit, of course, that Star Wars movie exploded and everybody jumped on the space wagon. You know, Paramount did it with Trek and they greenlit this one. Now, of course, these robots are still Disney. They're Disney-fied because they got the Mickey Mouse eyes, and you've got Bob and you've got Vincent and you got my favorite. This guy scared the hell out of me as a kid. Not Darth Vader, Maximilian. Scared the hell out of me. This dude, this robot was just frightful to me. Um, and I still love this movie. I enjoy it. Is it perfect? No, no. It the acting's kind of at times. Um, a storyline is but you cannot beat the special effects. You can badmouth the story, the acting, the special effects for that time are still incredible. It's incredible. So yeah, you can badmouth the acting was the best acting to me was these three right here. Anthony Perkins, great actor, but he's just very wooden, and Kate was kind of But yes, and the ending was total crazy because they couldn't understand how to finish it. But what a good movie! I enjoy it. So to this day, I probably watch it once or twice a month. I mean, seriously. Um, So we're just going to take a look at Maximilian today because these guys have way too many accessories to go over. Like, it's crazy. So Maximilian comes with him, of course, comes with the secondary head, which is great because it's the eyes. When him and Reinhardt join, so that's cool. And he comes with a bunch of other little accessories. He has these little towards the end of the movie when Vincent finally beats the butt out of him, he's shocked, so you can put these on him at will. He has his spinning blades that he threatens people with, and then he cuts up Anthony Perkins, which is kind of symbolic if you really think about it, because the black hole was round, so was it Maximilian's blades. Kind of funny, huh? Because they were just gonna have like a dagger, like this, the closed blades, and just stab Anthony Perkins. And they said, it'd be kind of cool to have him like a. So that's kind of cool. Um, but he is magnificent. Now, what's funny is that you would look at him and think, oh, he's heavy. He's got some weight to him, but he is not super heavy. The heaviest figure is Bob. Bob is a solid chunk of plastic. But here's Maximilian. Like I said, Darth Vader didn't scare me. This guy, and all his little arms and stuff move, and do that, and his little flapper poopy things up here move. But he is just tremendous. I mean, the detail on him is cool, and I just love him. I just love him. And they were saying that to use his noises that he makes, is they use the panther and they metallicalized it. So that's kind of cool that they use like an animal to make his when he does his little growling and stuff. But this head freaking creeps me out. That still does. So that's Maximilian, and we'll go over these at a later date. And also, when you do buy him from Diamond Select, he's still available. Actually, I went to a vintage toy store today, and they actually had him for I think $25. And when you buy him, he comes with accessories, and he comes with the the platform to the Cygnus and a little backdrop of the computers, which I think is great. So for shop money, you get them. And if you can find these, if you're a black hole person, grab them. They are so freaking awesome. So I want a big shout out to my good friend and fellow creator. So I got this for asking because I had the Kelso Wolf out, and he's like, yeah, never mind that. I want to see Maximilian. I appreciate someone who's honest. That is freaking awesome. I like that. And I'm glad that you brought that up because I did this a long time ago, but it's Maximilian. Come on. And what's cool, another stupid tidbit. I'm sorry, I'm rambling on. I get excited when I talk about the black hole. Uh, his spelling is supposed to have two L's. Well, the actor, Maximilian Schell, spells his name with one L, so they corrected it, took the one L out to match the actor. And what's awesome, if you look up interviews with him, he speaks very highly of the movie. He liked these. I love playing uh, Hans Reinhardt. He was just a jerk. I didn't have to worry about being a good guy. He was very self-indulgent. He enjoyed it, and I love an actor that really gets into that part. And he loves Disney. Um, he asked, "I'll do the movie if you let me into the archives so I can poke around." Because his favorite movie from Disney was Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. So he was excited to go into the archives and see the animation cells, see the director's notes and stuff. He was really, really excited about that. So if you get time, uh, look up some of the interviews because I mean it's good. It's really interesting. Like I said, this movie gets a lot of hate, and they say it's a Star Wars ripoff, which in hindsight, if this was like I said, this was done in '72, started right in '72, and several years later when George Lucas came out, yeah, you look at him, you can kind of see a Darth Vader vibe. Yeah, I could kind of see that, but the concept was not Star Wars. It was uh, Poseidon Adventure in space, in which that's really what it ended up to be. All right, guys. So I hope everybody's safe out there, and thanks for putting up with me. Take care. Peace.